Hello there, my friends. Welcome back to SoulTree Meditation. If you are new here, welcome. You can join me regularly for content regarding meditation, energy, manifestation, and the expansion of your consciousness. So today I am talking about meditation and how to use it to help manifest your reality. So this is a pretty big topic in general. Obviously, my whole entire healing business is built off of the foundation of meditation, which is why I named myself SoulTree Meditation. The reason for that is because meditation is the gateway to accessing your higher self. Meditation is the baseline. It is the foundation for bringing ourselves into alignment and connecting with ourselves on a much deeper level, which allows us access to the higher realms, to inspiration from our higher self, and gives us that ability to take control over our reality. So firstly, I would like to mention the nervous system and the benefits that meditation has to our nervous system. Okay, the nervous system is extremely important when it comes to manifestation, and meditation is extremely beneficial not only to our brain and our overall body, but it is an act of continually calming the nervous system. I mentioned in my coaching and in my classes that our nervous systems are completely overtaxed 100% of the time, all of the time. This is basically how we all have been programmed to live our life out, is, on a constant high alert. Most of us do not give ourselves any time to relax at all. From the second we wake up, we are looking at our phones, we are busy, and we are in almost a fight or flight mode as we kind of go throughout our day. Not only that, it is impossible for most of us to manifest in our reality when our nervous systems are constantly activated. When we are in the sympathetic nervous system, meaning that we are, as we are during the day, we're awake, we're alert, we're functioning, our nervous systems are in a state of action. And it is extremely important that we calm down our nervous system so that we are able to access the 0 point. And this brings me to my next point about manifestation and meditation. So to properly manifest in our reality, we have to manifest from a place of what is termed 0 point in metaphysics, okay? So if we want to look at the polarity of our reality, there is a, polarity of positive and negative, and in the middle of that is the 0 point. So the 0 point can be referred to a completely calmed down emotion, an emotional state that is completely neutral, that is not tipped either to the negative or to the positive. It's completely neutral. And meditation is fantastic at getting us into that 0 point. So meditation is going to help not only calm the nervous system, but bring you into that 0 point state so that you can manifest from there. And what's actually happening when we do that is that we align ourselves with the heart chakra. So in order to manifest in your reality in a way that is, happening quickly, in a way that is happening smoothly, you need to learn how to bring your emotion to a place of neutrality, to a place of 0 point. And regular meditation is going to train the nervous system into this space. Because as I said, most of us are operating in a place where our nervous systems are very taxed. And with that happening over time, it makes it very difficult for us to be non-reactive, to not react emotionally to our external environment. However, that is essential. Anyone who really understands manifestation understands that it's essential to be able to bring yourself to a neutral state of mind, to a neutral state of being, and you're able to manifest from that neutrality. So meditation will calm down the nervous systems and bring you to a state of 0 point within yourself, which gives you access to that place where you can manifest from within yourself. Another important benefit to adding meditation to the practice of manifestation is imagination. So I teach a whole entire class on meditation and imagination simply because this is one of the most powerful ways to create your reality. When you allow yourself to get into a meditative state and you bring yourself to that 0 point feeling where you're completely calm and you're completely disconnected from the outer reality, you are able to access your imagination much, much easier. Imagination is the key to creation. You can literally imagine things into being. In fact, everybody does it all the time. Every single thing, every single person, every single circumstance that exists in our physical reality was first imagined by somebody, right? So understanding that imagination is extremely powerful, and when you can bring yourself to a meditative state and start imagining your reality from a first person point of view, as if these things have already happened, if you can kind of loop your imagination to have an end result of what you are wishing to manifest, you can create miracles in your life. And I say that because I have done that myself. I have watched other people do it. But it's simply an act of bringing yourself to that meditative state so that you can access that 0 point. Because it's very difficult to gain access to your imagination and bring into your imagination the things that you desire when you are so worried about your external reality and you are so emotionally activated. Right? We need to calm down the nervous system and bring ourselves to a place where we are completely calm, completely relaxed, and completely let go. And that way we can bring ourselves into the, realm of imagination and really play with that, really mold that. And by doing that, you can actively shift your external 3D reality because you are accessing that space within yourself where you can imagine your desires have already been manifested, and that's going to reflect in your external reality and bring about your manifestations much faster. You can sort of look at it as a space of architecture where you're able to go into the imagination and really decide and imagine what it is you want to experience in this 3D reality. The more you meditate and bring yourself into that imaginative space with consistency, the more you're going to see the results in your external 3D reality. So it's really important to understand that meditation is the key. It is the access to gaining that higher knowledge, to gaining that clarity and deciding what it is you want to manifest and really feeling into what that looks like in your reality, bringing into your imagination all of the tones of reality. What would it look like? What would it feel like? What would it smell like? How would it feel to either be in this place or have this thing be manifested? And continue to imagine that from first person, as if you're looking through your own eyes and seeing it manifested, and just loop that in your mind, loop that in your imagination. And if you're able to access that imaginary space on a regular basis, you're going to see huge changes in your external reality because, like I have said in my other videos, your external reality is a holographic reflection of what you're holding inside yourself. Your imagination is the access to the outcomes that you're looking for, and the more that you're able to tap into that imaginative state, the more you're going to be able to bring those manifestations into your reality much faster. Another reason that I discuss meditation and manifestation together is because when you're in a meditative state, you're able to raise your frequency to that of the desire that you are looking to bring into your 3D reality. So I mentioned in my other videos how you have to bring upon the feeling that matches the outcome that you are looking for. Your emotions are the access to those manifestations. They're like selecting the channel where that outcome exists on. So if you can sit and meditate and bring yourself to a neutral state, it's going to be that much easier to kind of tip yourself into that positive polarity, so to say, and to really amplify the feeling of, happiness, of joy, of excitement. And while you're holding the imagination inside your mind of what it is that you're looking to create, by adding that emotion, you are selecting that specific reality to manifest into your 3D hologram. And that really is how it works. The combination of imagination and feeling put together is going to bring it into your physical reality. The reason why meditation is so important to add into this equation is simply because you need to calm yourself down to a 0 point and completely detach from the external world. And I find that is something that a lot of people do not implement. Also, just doing a regular meditation practice is beneficial in so many ways in teaching the body how to remain calm and how to go to the 0 point as its normal set point. And you will find that as you continue to do this practice on a daily basis, you will be a lot less reactive in your everyday reality. You'll be dealing with those emotions in a more healthy and consistent way. Things won't be able to trigger you like they would have before because you're actually doing the internal work of consistently calming yourself down, of consistently tapping into what it is that you want to feel and create, and matching yourself up with that reality and with those frequencies. So just to recap, meditation and manifestation go together because we are calming down the nervous system. We are calming down our state of being and allowing ourselves to disconnect from the outer world and go inward. Secondly, by doing that, we are accessing the 0 point, which is the place of creation, which is where all of our manifestations actually come from, which is the heart chakra, which is the heart center. And by bringing ourselves into a meditative state, we are able to access that 0 point of creation. Thirdly, we are able to tap into our imagination, and by disconnecting from the outer world, calming ourselves down and bringing ourselves into a meditative state, we're able to bring into our imagination in all of the tones of reality everything that we would like to experience from the end of the manifestation. And that is another important point to mention. We want to be looking at our manifestations, I believe, from the end of it. So bringing a fantasy into our mind as if our manifestations have already occurred. Bringing ourselves to that 0 point, we're able to access that reality in our imagination where our desired reality already exists. So tapping into the imagination once we're in a meditative state is extremely important as well. And lastly, we are matching the feeling of the frequency of our desires. So we are bringing in the feeling as if our desires have already manifested, allowing that joy to radiate through our body, allowing that excitement to radiate through us while we are holding that imagination in our mind, while we're holding the vision in our mind of what it is we would like to manifest. We have to match the feeling how we would feel as if it had manifested already. And that is much easier to do while you are in a meditative state as compared to when you are just awake, alert, and functioning in your everyday reality, okay? So we want to disconnect from the outer world on a consistent basis and bring ourselves to our own inner world, almost like it's a workshop, almost like sitting down to do a little creation workshop. And that way you're able to tap into your desires on a more consistent basis, and that is going to do wonders in helping to bring them into fruition in your reality. So I really hope that this resonated. I really hope that this helped. If you're interested in diving into your own personal situation, all of the information for coaching with me is in the description box down below. And this is where I leave you, so I will see you again on the next video. Much love.